Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzel with an assistant today in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio in the front yard. And that right there is my, funky Christmas trees that took me since last June, like 5 renditions. It hasn't been put on air for video yet because I'm just too confused about that. Anyway, never mind. That's number 1, and my assistant's going to remove that now and replace it with another painting, and he's going to have that in hand next time. He's going to orient them the way that the wires are on the back, which is not that way. Thank you very much. And you're going to tip it back so it's somewhat level. Yeah, we can drop that down a little bit. This is really early work, and that's tipped way to the left now. Can you bring it back a little? Thank you. Okay, and so that's number 2, and we're ready for number 3 in hand to go on the easel and replace that so we don't have any dead airspace in between. This is a learning process. And that's a gold background, which is pretty cool. So I said that's number 3, and that is number 3. So number 4 is on deck, and this is a horizontal, not a vertical. So we're getting the hang of this, sort of, kind of. And there's about 40 paintings, so I hope I leave them up there long enough for you. You could slide that a little bit that way. It sucks being a perfectionist. I don't think that's a dirty word. I don't think I'll get sanctioned for that. Okay, so that's number 4, and we're ready for number 5, which is not a video. And one of my favorites. That's okay, you didn't leave it there and fell over. So that's one of my favorites. It's been in the front hall, and these are going to back up. This next one, I don't know if it's hung as a vertical or a horizontal, but never mind that. Just put the cane. There we go. There are a lot of metallics in that. That is so pretty in person. You can't even see. You cannot really gather how pretty that is. Okay, so we're ready for, that was number 5. 1, 2, 3. Was that number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was number 6. This is number 7. And it can go either way. I love this. This is a gallery wrapped. That has a lot of metallics and shimmer in it. So when you walk by, it sort of changes. There may even be some color shifts in there. And this is number 8 coming right up. This hangs in my bedroom. This is another gallery wrapped canvas. And what do I say about that? That was one of my first double processes, and I was really, really happy with that. So, we're still getting the hang of this, and that's going to my bedroom. Pretty quick here. I think I'm going to change my paintings out and see what happens. So that's number 7, and this is number 8. And this goes like that. And maybe my assistant can just put things in the box now. So that's number 8, I said. And here comes number 9. This is the Undersea series. And I'm trying to make sure that you get a chance to see these long enough. And we have the sun today without any branches in our way. This is a favorite series of mine. So was the other one. What number did I say that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is number 10. And similar is Chinatown Dragon, which is number 11. And you can take those. And Happy Little Rainbow Bud was a class demonstration for a private lesson. I do private lessons as well as sell my artwork. So that was, I said, why do I keep getting confused? You need to remind me of the numbers. So this is 13?
I believe so.
Okay, so he says that's 13. I'll take his word for that. Here you go. That's number 14. These were some of the ones that were recently in the Rising Sun. Excuse me. My mistake. In the Brooksville show at the Uptown Gallery that is in City Hall. That's number 14. Another canvas board swipe, which is number 15, which I absolutely love, and hate the fact that I did it on a canvas board because they warp. And I have a few stress fractures up there from drying paint. This is so early that it probably had glue in the mix. There aren't many of them, but I don't recommend using Elmer's glue in your mix if you're going to do that. So what number did I say that was? 15?
Yes.
Or you can count through and make sure we get the numbers right because people need to know.
14.
That's okay. I've screwed the numbers up. So this is 14. And this is 15. And I'm going to try and get the numbers right. Okay, so that's 15. And that was, looking at it, it looks like there were a few swipes in there, but it also looks like one of my early scooping pieces with the leopard patterns and so on and so forth.
16.
And here's 16. Thank you for helping, darling. And this is This is interesting colors. It's kind of outside my comfort zone for sure, but it had a lot of drama in it and I liked it at the time. And I'll reserve judgment on that right now. There's some nice places. I could probably learn to love that if it were in a frame. What did we say? That was 16, so this is 17. Okay, 16 going, 17 coming. There's 17. This is one that I actually look at and think maybe I would want to add some more things to it, but then I start looking at it and I see the green gold color shift from folk art and some nice cells down here and all this. I kind of like that actually. So that was 17, and this is 18. And this was one of my first couple wavy rag swipes. And another one is following it. That one is a horizontal. This is 19, which is a favorite painting for sure. And what can I say about that? I just love that painting. Looks like I could cover up those gold spots with some black, but I could also just leave them there because that's the nature of the beast. It's abstract art. I said that was 19, so the next one, oh, I made dead air, sorry. There's 20. I don't know where that tape came from. Okay, so we're almost done with the first box, and we're halfway through. So that's 20. These are some much earlier pieces. This is 21. Let's see which way that goes. Yep, I hung that way. It's got a lot of good colors in it. I was pretty happy with that at the time. I was just learning some new techniques, and I'm not sure if I was using silicone then or not. I don't think that's a video. I want to put it back so you can make sure you see it. I learned yesterday making the other video that was the problem. Do you know what number I'm on?
21.
21. So
This is 22.
This is 22. I do lose track of the numbers for sure. That's a pretty wild piece. I don't know if I have something to say about all of these, but this was the beginning. It looks to me like around the time when I discovered the Folk Art Neon Purple, now available from Plaid at Walmart, which is awesome.
Okay.
23. You guys, if you've seen any of my videos, you may remember this. I was playing with creating planets from skins, and I just added some star belts behind with a weird tool I created out of crayons and bamboo skewers. Get 24. Getting the hang of this now. This may not take us 20 minutes. I love, love, love this painting. I will never put this painting in a contest, and unless somebody buys it, it's mine. I'm keeping it. There's 25. I was learning how to adjust myself to orange. There are a lot of cells in there. I think there must have been some silicone in this, so if I ever was going to put a resin coat or any other kind of coat on this, I would have to clean it very thoroughly with Dawn dish soap. But it's got some beautiful things going on in there. 26, which is kind of dark, but has amazing patterns in it. So, and this, even though it's hung that way, it's also got a wire going vertically too. And I really do like that. I can't not like that. Double negatives.
27.
And here's 27. This is definitely more early work. Just still using silicone. You can see the massive cells everywhere. And that looks like it might be a candidate for a redo, or at least a partial redo.
28.
Didn't we just say 28?
No, 27.
Okay. Here we got 28. This was early and it's dark, but I love it. It's got great drama going on in there. I especially like that, the green belt with the magenta. That's just perfect. 29. This is when I started using negative space and adding wide bands of gold and edging things. And this looks like it may have originally been a scooped piece and then tipped. Hello? You know?
No, 30.
You sure we didn't?
30. That's, yeah, I know that.
Okay, here's 30. This is really early, and it's got some wild colors in it. It was also pretty heavy, and I think it was also made with Elmer's glue all in the mix. And it was at a time when I may or may not have been painting outside. It has some serious texture. I kind of think it's been redone once, but I don't remember anymore, so I can't promise.
31.
So here's 31. There's a few of these landscapes. I really, really love these. I don't know if I can show you the shimmer in there, but that is all metallics. And you'd think that, I would think that that would sound a little tacky, but it's beautiful painting in person. 32. 32. Let's get that right side up. 32 has been worked on so many times. There are videos. I don't think I've ever posted them. Like I said, there might be 5 of them. I'm thinking about whether I want to include them on Patreon for people who donate there. Which reminds me, if you want to donate to keep the studio going, it's much appreciated, and you will be entered in a contest to win one of 3 paintings that was in yesterday's video, so go check it out. Do we know? 33? 33. I love this landscape. It's very abstract and very impressionist, and I'm pleased with it. This is 34, and it's an older piece, but it's got some really different colors going on. And you can definitely see the progression of my work has changed somewhat. 35. This is pretty much new. This is a video. I love this piece. I'm very, very happy with it. It's got great drama going on. I like the fields, how do I say that? The big areas of color instead of all the cells. I like my dots. I was still using some tendrils, so it wasn't that recent, but it was recent. Got 36, and 36 goes both directions, and I think I kind of like it. It goes both directions. It goes any direction you want if you ask for it. That is mostly gold, and it's a favorite. It's just got great energy in it. I really, really like it a lot. So I'm about to share with you an earlier piece that I don't think that there's a video of. When I started to do what I refer to these as sweeps because they're sweeping. And that's 37. This is a really early piece when I just started to use metallics and was just getting the hang of it. First day with my new tongue. Lots of good cells in there. Really pretty patterns. I tend to think that there may have been some silicone in this, but I don't promise that I know that now anymore. But I love these bubbly patterned cells.
39.
39 we think.
39.
It's a gorgeous swipe, just absolutely bursting with bright colors. And the neon pink down here, and even my favorite neon folk art, neon purple, sort of showed up in some ways. I did tend to mix it in here like with some shimmering, with some golden iridescent fine additive, so 40. Now I don't know if you see the dragon head in there, but I do. His mouth is here, his eye is here, his horn is up there, his nostrils over here. I didn't immediately love this when I first did it, but I immediately love it now. And it could go a couple of different ways, but I think I prefer it showing my dragon face. And evidently we have 41, or we got the numbers wrong.
No, 41.
I thought there were only 40, but that's right, I brought out the Christmas trees. So, season's greetings to all, and Merry Christmas, and if you're inclined to buy painting, you know where to shop. This is Priscilla Batzel in Spring Hill, Florida, sharing with you a mixture of fluid acrylic poured paintings, some videos and some not. I believe that this was a video, so if you look for it, you'll find it. I wish I had information so I could give you the number. I don't. I'm sorry, I'm just not that organized. So thank you to my helper very much for the assistance, and maybe he'll bring a box of paintings in with him when he goes in a moment. And I will tell you that I appreciate all of the subscribers. We're almost at 39,000 now, and I appreciate you guys shopping my Amazon link. Really, really, a little bit goes to me from every sale, and it costs you nothing extra. I have Teespring clothing, and I am attempting to find some of my favorite artwork and put it on apparel and other things. Under the video, there should be links at the bottom of the description that will take you to my Pinterest boards and Facebook albums that share the YouTube Wet and Dry Artworks Volumes 1, 2, and 3. So, I keep forgetting to tell you what. I don't think I'm forgetting to tell you anything this time. Oh yeah, don't forget there's a contest. Check out the artworks on yesterday's video showing 30 paintings to see what can be chosen by the person whose name I draw. And I love you guys, and keep making great comments. And thank you so much for all the appreciation. I really do appreciate that. And thank you everyone who has contributed to keep me doing this. Pickings are a little slim this Christmas, but the love is there. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. It's been really too cold to paint, so it's nice to be able to share some artwork, and I'm not done. I will continue to attempt to do this as I can do, and hopefully it was a better show today than it was yesterday. And I'll talk to you soon. Priscilla out. Bye for now.